he did this is because of his trust and faith in God. And, you know, God is able to control the elements and nature. So, does it help us to have a friend in God? It does. Because we can trust him in all avenues of our life. And this is what he desires to do. The problem is, you know, when the Israelites initially got to the promised land, remember they didn't enter in. Why? Because of unbelief. They didn't trust God. God had brought them out of Egypt. He had opened the Red Sea. He had done all these miracles. He fed them in the wilderness. And they got there, and then God says, go take the land. I've given it to you. And we know that Joshua and Caleb are the only two that said, let's go take it. The Lord's promised it to us. But the other 10 spies that went with them said, no, they're too strong. They have fortified cities. So as a result of that, and we've talked about this over and over, they were in the land for 40 days. So as a result of their unbelief, God had them wander in the wilderness for 40 years. Symbolic avenue is that one day for a year in Bible prophecy. And we find that in Ezekiel and Jeremiah. So this is what he wanted us to do. So let's go ahead and turn in the book of Joshua in our Bibles. And let's read from verse 5. And we're moving on to Sunday's lesson. And the title is Commander of the Army of the Lord. And we're reading from Joshua chapter 5, verse 13 through 15. Pat, if you're there, can I get you to read that?
Okay. 13 through 15, okay.
Joshua 5, 13 through 15.
Okay. As Joshua was sizing up the city of Jericho, a man appeared nearby with a drawn sword. Joshua strode over to him and demanded, "Are you a friend or a foe?" "I am the commander-in-chief of the Lord's army," he replied. Joshua fell to the ground before him and worshipped him and said, "Give me your commands." "Take off your shoes," the commander told him, "for this is holy ground." And Joshua did.
So the question was being asked here is, you know, this being appeared to Joshua, and he says, "Are you a friend of a foe? Are you my enemy, or are you on my side?" He says, "I'm the captain of the Lord's guard, or the commander of the Lord's guard." And so anyway, Joshua recognized that he was, because God's Spirit was in him. And actually, this is Jesus himself, as we're going to look at here in a minute, that had come to aid Joshua. Now remember, the battle always here is about worship. It's about Satan wanting to overcome God's people. This is from the inception of the world, this is what it's always been. And